Welcome back to Dimitri's Garage, and today we're going to be doing another wax review. We've got JetSeal from Chemical Guys, which is a pretty high-end polymer sealant that I want to test out with you today. You can also see I put up some new shelving that showcases a lot of the products that we've tested, and it really shows how far the channel's come along as far as testing. I haven't really used Chemical Guys very much in the past, and this is a new product for me. I gave the bottle a read to see what it promises, and it sets the bar pretty high. It offers 12 months of protection. It's supposed to be UV protectant, it's supposed to use nanotechnology, and they claim that it'll be very durable and it'll be very high gloss. The price point is roughly $20.56 a pint if you buy a full gallon of it. They range from baby to pint to full gallon. That puts it right there with Jessica and Wolfgang as far as the promise, the price. So let's give this a shot. I'm really expecting a lot for the money and for what they're promising. We're gonna start with application. I'm gonna put the JetSeal on this test hood. We're gonna wait, and then we're gonna wipe it up. So the instructions are quite simple. We're gonna give the product a good shake. We're gonna put a little bit on our pad. As I like to do, I'll make a few splotches. All right, it's been 20 minutes. Let's see how easy it is to wipe this stuff up. First impression's pretty good. It seems to be coming up. It's a little bit tacky, but doesn't seem to have a ton of bite. You really want it to come off easy because to me, and I know a lot of other guys tell me the same thing, but ease of application is actually one of the most important parts. You know, if it's very durable and very nice, people are willing to compromise a little. Now, as you guys recall, we use a pass-fail system for grading everything except gloss and durability. So I'm gonna give this 1 point for ease of application. It's not bad. Let's move on to the gloss testing station. This is where we're gonna find out if this JetSeal product makes this panel shinier or duller. We're gonna use our handy gloss meter to determine whether or not the gloss units go up or down having applied the JetSeal. A quick reminder on the scoring for the gloss testing station is that this panel is 90 gloss units with nothing on it. So for every gloss unit we go up, we're gonna get a point. For every gloss unit we go down, we're gonna lose a point. So let's find out if JetSeal is shinier or duller. So the very first thing we need to do is to delete our old results. We're gonna make sure that this is calibrated. It should read 104. Let's make sure it stays on 104. So the calibration is good. Okay, 83.2. Well, let's try down here. 83.5. Let's try bang on in the middle here. 82.9 it looks like. Let's try over here. 82. So let's try right here somewhere. 81.9. And let's make sure we're still calibrated. And we are. 82.7, guys. So the JetSeal is gonna lose 7.3 points. That test hood looked pretty good to me when I was applying the product. But to be fair, I also haven't looked at the hood since I applied it, and since it's cured, maybe it does dull out over time. A little follow-up test that I do is a light application of isopropyl alcohol. In my experience, nothing really resists ISO. I haven't tested ceramic coatings yet. I think they probably will. Let's find out if the JetSeal resists it or not. Nothing left. Super sticky. And we're reading right at 90 and change actually. And I mean, you can tell now that this is shinier than it was before. So let's go pull that test hood back out. I'm gonna check out the slickness of the hood and give that a rating. It's gonna be pass-fail again. We're also going to determine if it looks good or not. And it's totally subjective. I'm just saying, you know, does it look good to me or does it not look good to me? And again, that's pass-fail. On your right is the panel that has had the JetSeal applied. Now, from where I am, I can see a pretty significant difference in the depth and color. I have to give it 1 point. It certainly has brought out the color. It isn't that shiny though. It is a little dull, and I can kind of tell that it's not as great as some of the other products that we're more used to using and seeing. So for the money and kind of the application and everything, I have to say that I think some of the other products like JetSeal and Wolfgang certainly look better. So talking about slickness, I'm going to give this product a pass. It is reasonably slick, but again, not as slick as I'd really like. You know, this thing feels as slippery as ice here, and this is the Wolfgang product. It is very, very slippery. So guys, overall, I'm still going to give it a pass for the visual quality and a pass for the slickness, but they're marginal. I am not that thrilled. All right, guys, let's take this test hood outside and check that durability. It better redeem itself here because that's all it's got left. Otherwise, this may be our first product in negative points. So we moved outside. Let's first take a look and see how well the product beads. So I have to say the beading is pretty marginal. Not a huge fan at the moment. So let's go ahead and give this thing a wash. As you can see, it's still working after one wash, but the performance is pretty terrible. So again, it's still working, but it's relatively marginal. I'm calling that finished, guys. That wax is done. I mean, it's the same as the control side. There's little spots where there must have been more wax, but like if you do this middle strip, see how it's the same between the two sides? I wanted to remind you guys that there are links down below in the video description. They're Amazon links that you can click to buy the products featured in the video, other products that I enjoy using. I get a very small commission when you click those links and buy products. You don't actually even have to buy the product I'm linking to. You can buy anything on Amazon, your normal shopping, whatever you like, and I still get a very small commission at no added cost to you. Those commissions help drive the channel. It helps me buy products. No, I don't get this stuff for free. It's very rare that I get anything for free. So where did we land with this JetSeal product? It was relatively slick, but not that great. It was relatively visually appealing, but also not that great. And it was relatively easy to apply, but also not that great. On a 1 to 0 system, I'm still gonna give them all a pass. It's 3 points, but it's pretty marginal. Now, when we did our gloss testing, it lost 7.3 points. It really, really cut down on the gloss of the surface we were testing. Now, when we went to do durability testing, it made up 3 points, but it fell short of the 12-month, 1-year promise. To me, 1 year means at least 12 washes. This is because I think most people would wash their car once a month. I know people who aren't even detailing enthusiasts who wash their car more than once a month. So keep in mind, the overall negative score is not the end-all be-all. It does not mean that the JetSeal is definitely the worst product out there. For instance, I actually prefer it over this particular turtle wax product because this guy, it's really cheap, which is great, but it is also difficult to apply, it doesn't look very good, and it's not slick at all. So in that case, the JetSeal is actually better. But the turtle wax was able to combine not killing the gloss much and lasting a good amount, that the negative qualities visually and in application and in slickness were overcome by those other factors for a total higher score. This is why I'm encouraging you guys to visit the other link in my video description, which shows you all the prior product comparisons so you can better understand what is the right product for you and how the products really stack up. So as we wrap up today's video, please remember to subscribe, click like, leave me a nice comment. That stuff matters a lot to me. I enjoy interacting with you guys. I'm going to be doing more product reviews really soon, and we'll be doing something with the Mustang now that the weather's picking up a little here.